Apple's launch timeline is now locked in. The iPhone 17 series will be officially announced in the week of September 8th, with Tuesday the 9th marked as the most likely event date. But even before Apple reveals anything, nearly every major design and spec update has already surfaced, and some of it goes far beyond what most expected. Welcome back, viewers. Sam here. Tap like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel for more updates just like this. The iPhone 17 lineup brings four models again, but this year's focus is on refinement, not reinvention. The most immediate change is the design. Apple is shifting the rear logo slightly lower on the back, a move driven by an even larger camera module on the Pro and Ultra variants. This ensures the logo remains visible around the MagSafe ring placement. Minor change, but a sign of internal layout shifts. A major color refresh is coming. The iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 Air will introduce soft purple and a new shade of green. The Pro models will add sky blue and a limited edition liquid glass white. This version uses a layered surface finish to reflect different light tones depending on angle and environment. It's designed to match the visual aesthetics of iOS 26. Also expected is a bolder orange finish, an evolution of desert titanium. Internally, all models will run on the A19 chip, while the Pro and Ultra move to the A19 Pro for higher AI throughput. RAM is increasing across the lineup. The iPhone 17 and 17 Air will come with 8 GB and 12 GB respectively, while the Pro and Ultra both feature 12 GB. The Air is now Apple's thinnest iPhone ever, measuring just 5.5 mm. The display experience is getting more uniform. All models will now feature 120Hz LTPO OLED displays, with 3000 nits of peak brightness. The iPhone 17 measures 6.1 inches, the Air at 6.6 inches, the Pro at 6.3 inches, and the Ultra at 6.9 inches. The standard dynamic island remains, though it may shrink slightly with updated animations. No under-display Face ID this year. The iPhone 17 introduces a dual 48MP rear camera system and a 24MP front-facing sensor. The Air reduces the rear module to a single 48MP lens, but keeps the same front camera. The Pro brings three 48MP sensors, wide, ultra-wide, and periscope, plus LiDAR. The Ultra expands that with a quad-lens setup, wide, ultra-wide, periscope, and a fourth depth sensor alongside LiDAR. Battery upgrades are incremental. The 17 and Pro include three 600 mAh cells, while the Air drops to two 800 mAh cells, while the Air drops to two 800 mAh due to its thin profile. The Ultra reaches four 700 mAh. Charging power goes up to 50W wired on Pro and Ultra and 45W on standard models. Storage configurations remain up to 1 TB on Pro and Ultra, 512 GB on the Air, and 1 TB on the iPhone 17 base model for the first time. All models will ship with iOS 26 out of the box. Connectivity includes Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.3, NFC, and 5G advanced support. Apple Intelligence will be deeply integrated into iOS 26 and optimized for A19 chips. Expect real-time on-device summarization, image generation, and new Siri functionality across the lineup. However, some AI features may remain exclusive to the Pro and Ultra, particularly those relying on dedicated AI cores. Pricing begins around $850 for the iPhone 17, $950 for the Air, $1,150 for the Pro, and $1,250 for the Ultra. Final availability will follow the announcement event, with pre-orders likely beginning the same week. Each model serves a specific user base. The Air replaces the Plus with a thinner form and higher RAM. The Pro gets camera and performance boosts, and the Ultra maximizes everything including size, battery, and sensor count. The most experimental shift this year is in materials and finish, especially with the new liquid glass edition. Additional leaks suggest Apple may revisit the iOS 26 visual style post-launch, potentially restoring the full liquid glass UI effects that were toned down after beta testing. This could align the physical design more closely with the software identity if performance issues are addressed. With the full iPhone 17 series now exposed through leaks and render data, attention turns to Apple's event, where the focus will likely be on AI capabilities and real-world integration. More details are expected in the coming weeks as carriers and accessory manufacturers begin staging inventory. Stay subscribed for continuing coverage as we approach Apple's official reveal. More updates will follow as final hardware units surface and early benchmark tests begin.